Shalom Aleichem, everybody. Hope you're doing well. So, this idea that we're taught that through serving Hashem, through following His commandments, through connecting to Him, through learning His teachings, we purify ourselves, we purify our hearts. This idea that in the times of Moshiach, the days of Moshiach, the Messianic era, our hearts will be pure, and we'll be able to feel Hashem in a much greater way, much more revealed way. So, what does this mean? A lot of people mistakenly may think that, we're serving Hashem now, and then when Moshiach comes, when our hearts will be pure, then we'll feel joy, then we'll feel excited. So a person can think, now we have to serve Hashem, and joy is not so important, and when our hearts are pure, we'll feel joy. No, but that's not the case. It's actually the opposite. We're not going to wait till our hearts are pure to feel joy, because we might wait longer than we expect. But if we flip it around and we say, no, by having joy, that's how we purify our hearts. That being joyous, the happiness when we serve Hashem, when we increase in joy, that's how we purify ourselves. So to make this more clear, a lot of people think we have to serve Hashem now, and only once we're purified, then we'll feel joy. No, but they're missing the point. It's the joy itself. It's the joy in serving Hashem that actually causes the purification. We don't have to be perfect. We don't have to be perfect in our own eyes to experience joy while serving Hashem. We just have to be genuine and to want to connect to Hashem and have joy in that. And that's why I think in our generation it's so powerful, it's so important that we increase, that we involve ourselves in Hashem's will with a way of joy, with a way of simcha. Because when you're joyous, it increases the blessings upon you in an immeasurable way. Joy attracts light. Joy is like a magnet. It's a magnet for blessings. It says, my friend, a very wise friend of mine taught me that when a person is happy, it unlocks when a person is besimcha, has joy down here, it opens up a gateway of joy from above. And Hashem rewards you. For you serving Hashem with joy, Hashem rewards you with even more joy. By that same token, God forbid, if a person is in an upset state of mind, they're going to draw down upon them more things to be upset about, God forbid. So when we allow ourselves, when we push ourselves to be more joyous, to be more besimcha, to involve ourselves with Hashem's will in a way of joy, then we bring the redemption. We have to get out of this idea that when the redemption comes, when Moshiach comes, then we'll be happy. No, we have to live with it right now, and that's how we actually bring the redemption. That we have to accept the days of Moshiach now. We have to live like we're in the days of Moshiach now, because a lot of our biggest obstacles are not the surrounding circumstances. If you realize we're living in a time of abundance, and especially in spirituality, all the books, all the teachings, they're all over the place. There's abundance of Torah books and everything on the internet. There's access to so many deep teachings about Hashem that there's an abundance. So most of our obstacles are just coming from our own self-made limitations, our own self-doubts, not external circumstances like in previous generations. That's why we're in such a precious, holy time, because it's all in front of us. We just have to accept it. We just have to push ourselves to get over ourselves and accept it and realize what's right in front of us. And that's why joy is so powerful. And when a person is joyous, it unlocks their chokhmah. When a person is besimcha, it unlocks their chokhmah. And it causes the chokhmah to flow downwards. And actually that's what Rabbi Nachman says, that joy is the way to, when you're besimcha, you unlock the chokhmah to flow downwards. That's why when a person's in a good mood, they're able to understand the Torah so much better. They're able to comprehend the teachings to a much greater degree. And also, in Tanya we learn a beautiful idea that darkness cannot exist in a place of light. When a person is serving Hashem with joy, their soul is illuminating, and Hashem comes into them. Hashem comes into them and fills them. And as you know, in a place of light, darkness cannot exist. That exists in physicality, but how much more so in spirituality. When a person brings Hashem's light into their life, all the darkness, all the negative forces flee immediately. They cannot stand in the presence of Hashem. That's why when a person has troubles and then he increases in joy, the troubles around him flee immediately because they cannot handle being in the place of light. It's not even like you bring the light into your life and then the darkness slowly goes away. No, the darkness immediately flees before the negative forces in the world, God forbid, that may try to hurt someone and give a person troubles. they are petrified of Hashem, to say the very least. They're completely surrendered before Hashem. The only time we can allow troubles to affect us is when we separate ourselves from Hashem. When we separate ourselves from Hashem, then we become vulnerable to the negative forces. But when we attach ourselves to Hashem, and this is through serving Him, and especially to an even greater degree with joy, the darkness is not even on the same playing field as us. And we are completely enveloped and attached and one with Hashem. So may Hashem bless you. May we live with this. Really meditating on this idea that, and when you smile, even smiling without even a reason to smile, because you're forcing yourself to smile, it brings joy upon you. Try it. Try smiling more every day, and you'll notice that you have a tremendous amount of increase in joy in your life. And it says when you smile, even when you don't want to smile, Hashem will give you plenty of reasons to smile. So may Hashem bless you, and may we all experience the coming of Moshiach b'simcha immediately.